Hey fam, so in honor of Dr. Martin Luther King Day, I figured why stop there when Harvey, and shout out to Harvey Dent and everybody that was in the live last night. Thank you so much. Courtney, I kind of went back. I saw some of the comments. Well, if I'm in the zone, I'm so sorry because I'm not used to doing this, but I will try harder to check out the comments. But I love all of you queens. The girls that are here with me, I know you guys like me for me. You guys are not the people that are whom I've had to grow up with and yeah, no. So shout out to you, Courtney. Shout out to Amy and the Nexus and Jay Green and Tyson Twin and Pearl and I'm trying to think. I think those are really like my girls right there. So I appreciate you girls so much. I saw Swanky finally came out of hiding. I saw Blue. I saw Kid Gamer. I saw Otis. I saw Mark. I saw Mr. Dirty. I saw who else? I can't remember everybody else because you guys know I have short-term memory loss. But let's get to this. 30 reasons to thank Black people as a collective. So I changed the title to make it more PC. Automatic gear shift. Can you imagine if we didn't have that? Driving up a steep hill got a whole lot easier in 1932 thanks to this guy. America's first clock. We kind of need those. He was a Benjamin Banneker. He was a farmer, mathematician, astronomer, land surveyor, and the subject of a Stevie Wonder song. That is awesome. Automatic elevator doors. Alexander Miles. We've all gotten the elevator door hug, and we all owe this man. That's funny. Blimps. Those huge Goodyear blimps you see. John Pickering. He was the first blimp to have an electric motor and directional controls. Goodyear better have this man's picture in their lobby. Blood bank. Dr. Charles Drew, for his invention of a method of separating and storing plasma, allowing it to be dehydrated and banked for later use. Dr. Drew was the first Black person awarded a doctorate at Columbia University. That is huge because without blood, a lot of people would not be here. George T. Sampson, giving laundry baskets a greater sense of purpose in 1892. The dustpan, Lloyd P. Ray. Mr. Ray patented the reason we have far fewer backaches. That's very true. Electric lamp, Lewis Latimer. He also invented the carbon filament inside light bulbs. The folding chair, John Purdy, with patent partner James R. Sajwar. Purdy made taking a chair with you pretty easy. Get it? I didn't make that up. That's in here. Gas heating furnace. Thank goodness for you. Alice H. Parker, forever changing the way we stay warm in the winter. Gas mask. I knew this one. It all started when this guy rescued trapped miners wearing a hood to protect his eyes from smoke and had tubes leading to the floor to draw clean air. God's a smart man. Gulf tea. Dr. George Grant. Well, that's unbelievable. So a African American person or a Black person, a doctor, an avid golfer. We were just talking about these stereotypes yesterday. Shout out to Dr. George Grant, but not a great one. Hopefully his patent improved his game. I'm sure it did. Home security system. Marie Van Britten Brown. And television has been part of home security ever since. Thank you, Marie, because I can't live without security system. Ice cream scooper. You've been screaming, I've been screaming, we've all been screaming for this since 1897. Wow. Ironing board. Sarah Boone, the reason we no longer iron across a piece of wood balanced on 2 chairs. Lawnmower. John Albert Burr, the lawnmower's best makeover ever brought better traction, rotary blades and allowed cutting closer to buildings. Lawn sprinkler. Joseph A. Smith, we should honor this man for helping with Father's Day and ideas every year. Mailbox. Philip Downing, before this invention, people had to make a long trip to the post office to mail a letter. Modern lock. Washington Martin, his patent was an improvement on the 4,000-year-old Chinese bolt. Important. Thomas Elkins, he influenced several major patents, but it's this one we appreciate most, not to knock the multi-purpose table or refrigerators for dead bodies. The mop. Thomas W. Stewart, he kept us off our hands and knees since 1893, and we appreciate that, Thomas W. Stewart. The pacemaker. Well, thanks to him, there's a lot of people still alive. Otis Boykin. On top of this life-saving invention, he was born in Dallas, Texas. Double greatness. Portable pencil sharpener. John Lee Love, a carpenter clever with names for his invention, called this one the Love Sharpener. Because he was the... See that? And this is exactly what Harvey was touching on. He said the reason why black people as a collective are really, not everybody, but a lot, especially that know the history of hip-hop, are very quick to say, this is our culture, and this is ours, and you don't belong here, and this kind of thing, even though that's using hateful speech. To look past that, yes, you have to be the bigger person to understand that the reason they feel this way is because so much has been taken from them. For instance, that's not just a small thing right there. Portable pencil sharpener should have been called a love sharpener. This man invented it. Why do we just call them pencil sharpeners? Why can't they be love sharpeners? Or pencil love sharpeners, or love pencil sharpeners? I wouldn't mind saying that. So this is just one instance of several things. So if we are not reminded of the past, then who's going to remember it? That's why black people as a collective say what they say about, hey, this as long, hey, we made this, it came from this, and yes, KRS-One touched on it. Hip hop is life, and it stands for unity, peace, and love. But at the same time, we got to respect the origin of it. Africa-based, Jamaican-based, coming here, and yes, it's split off into different elements, and everybody, because America is a hodgepodge of all different ethnicities. We're so mixed, it's unreal. So you've got, Latin hip-hop, and you've got, the Puerto Ricans, and you've got all these different things. And yes, even Harvey was saying, everybody's contributed, but some people are more touchy than others when it comes to this subject. So we just have to know. Potato chips. I knew this one. George Crumb, you have to love that his last name is Crumb, and that's true. Reversible baby stroller. He's also the reason wheels move separately. We feel certain that there are fewer crying babies in the world because of this man. That's a fact. William Richardson was his name, who invented the baby strollers. Super soaker. Lonnie G. Johnson, being a NASA engineer. There's a lot of NASA something like engineers and doctors in this list. Being a NASA engineer is impressive, but we love him for inventing the super soaker. Suspenders. Thermostat and temperature control. Frederick Jones, his refrigeration equipment made it possible to transport blood and food during World War II. Wow. Touch-tone telephone. Dr. Shirley Ann Jackson. And that's not the only way Dr. Jansen made our telecommunication lives easier, along with being the first African-American woman to earn a PhD from MIT. She gave us the portable fax machine, caller ID, call waiting, and the fiber optic cable. Dr. Shirley Ann Jackson. She is amazing. And the traffic light. Garrett Morgan, 3 cheers for red, green, and yellow. Mostly for the green. So, I hope you guys are all having a wonderful Dr. Martin Luther King Day. Those were 30 inventions we cannot live without. And it wouldn't be here if it was not for Black people as a collective. So shout out to you guys. Yeah, I can't live without those things. And a lot of people can't. So, share. And let's see what's next. Love you guys.